Chelsea. Real Betis are currently leading Chelsea by a goal to 0. The last time both teams met was in November 2005. Real Betis won by a goal to 0, and then in the same November, Chelsea also won against Real Betis. So in 2 matches, both teams have won against each other. But currently in the 2024-2025 season, UEFA Conference League finals, Real Betis is leading Chelsea by a goal to 0. The last time Real Betis won a trophy was in 2005 and in 2002. That was the last time Real Betis won a trophy. After long awaited years in 2005, Real Betis is yet to claim European trophy in 2025. They are leading Chelsea by 1 goal to 0. Can Chelsea overturn the 1 goal deficit and beat Real Betis by the number of goals they will score? It depends upon Chelsea. Can Chelsea win against Real Betis? They've done it before. Can they do it again? Chelsea have won the Europa League before. They've won the UEFA Champions League before. They've won the FIFA Club World Cup before. They've won the European Super Cup also before. Real Betis is yet to win European trophy since 2005 and 2022. Real Betis have never tasted a trophy before. Isco and Anthony Dos Santos are leading the charges against Chelsea. Manchester United, Anthony Dos Santos against Chelsea, the Blues, Jadon Sancho. Can Real Betis do it? Ever since Anthony went to Real Betis, they've done so well in the 2024-2025 season. Real Betis have dominated seasons. They've dominated the 2025 season. They've dominated the 2024-2025 season. They've done so well after Anthony joining Real Betis. They've done so well qualifying and making sure they complete their journey in the UEFA Conference League finals against Chelsea. They did it against Fiorentina. They've done it against the Blues, Chelsea. They are leading them by a goal to 0. The first half hasn't come to an end yet, but Chelsea is dominating. Real Betis is dominating. The game looks so wonderful. They are playing a wonderful game. Real Betis is doing so well. Who will win the 2025 UEFA Conference League? Can Chelsea win it? Yes, the game is happening live. The game is happening live. Real Betis is leading Chelsea by a goal to 0. The goal was scored on the 9th minute. The goal was scored on the 9th minute. Can Chelsea overturn it? The first half hasn't come to an end yet, but I am trying to brief my viewers what is really happening. Can Chelsea overturn? Can Chelsea overturn it? My friend said 100%. Absolutely. Chelsea can overturn it and win it. My friend Divyash is asking me who is going to win. Divyash, I can't predict. Real Betis is doing so well. In Real Betis' last 5 matches, they've drawn 4 and they've lost 1. In Chelsea's last 5 matches in the English Premier League, they've won 4 and they've drawn 1. Against Real Betis, in 2005, Chelsea won in November. Real Betis also won on the 1st of November. Chelsea won on the 19th of November. Both teams won their games. So between Chelsea and Real Betis, they won against each other once. In all the 2 matches that they played, both teams have won against each other. But in 2025, Real Betis is in form. Chelsea is also in form. They are all they've lost 1 game against in their last 5 matches. They've lost 1 game. Real Betis have drawn 4. They've lost 1. Chelsea have won 4 and they've lost 1. So both teams have lost a game each in their last 5 matches. In the Spanish La Liga and then in the English Premier League. Chelsea have qualified into the 2025 UEFA Champions League. They've already secured their spot in the 2025 UEFA Champions League. But currently, the UEFA Conference League finals, Real Betis is leading Chelsea. If Anthony wins against Chelsea, that will be his first European medal after leaving Manchester United. What a journey for Real Betis in the 2025-2026 season. Chelsea has players that can overturn the deficit against Real Betis. They have Jadon Sancho, they have Cucurella, they have a lot of players that can turn the deficit against Real Betis. Real Betis has Isco. They have Anthony Dos Santos. These players can make a way when there is no way. Who is going to win after 90 minutes? Is it Chelsea or Real Betis? Please kindly keep your predictions coming. Is it Chelsea or is it Real Betis? Who is going to win the UEFA Conference League finals? Real Betis is leading Chelsea by a goal to 0. The goal was scored on the 9th minute. Who is going to win? Who is going to make sure the first half comes to an end and they are winning? Is it Chelsea or is it Real Betis? Can Chelsea win? Good. Deviash says Real Betis can win the game. Deviash, I trust your point. You have a good point. Real Betis can win. Real Betis is in great form. Mostly when it comes to UEFA Champions League, UEFA Conference League, UEFA Europa League, it has always been won by Spanish clubs. One way or the other, sometimes you might find English clubs or Italian clubs winning those matches or winning those trophies. But all the time, it has always been won by Spanish clubs. Chelsea have won the UEFA Europa League before. They've won the UEFA Champions League before. They've won the UEFA Europa League before. They've won the Club World Cup before. They've won the UEFA Super Cup before. But can Chelsea overturn the deficit and win against Real Betis? Real Betis have always been superior. The game is happening in Poland. Can Chelsea overturn the 1-goal deficit before the 90th minute? Or can Real Betis add another one to make sure they end the game on a good note? Real Betis is doing so well in the Spanish La Liga. Chelsea is doing so well in the English Premier League. They are in the finals of the Conference League. They've qualified into the UEFA Champions League. Who is going to lift the trophy tonight? Is it going to be Real Betis or is it going to be Chelsea? Just leave your comment in. Diviash is telling me Real Betis will win the game. I think Real Betis can win. Diviash, you have a point. Real Betis is doing so well. These games is being handled by Isco and then Anthony Dos Santos. You know the kind of speed Isco is having. You know the kind of speed Anthony Dos Santos is also having. These two players have done so well for Real Betis. After Anthony joined Real Betis, they've been unstoppable. Prior to the round 16, the quarterfinals, before the finals, Real Betis have done so well to get to this stage. Chelsea have also done so well to get to this stage. But the better side has always been Real Betis. They always score and make sure they add another goal before the first half comes to an end. And then before the finals come to an end. Real Betis has always been dominant when it comes to European tournaments. The last time they won a trophy was in 2005 and then in 2002. 2005 and in 2002. Chelsea have gone through the ranks and far from 2015, 2021, 2018, downwards up to 2022. Chelsea have gone to finals. They are in 2025 and they've qualified into the UEFA Conference League finals. Chelsea already have 4 European trophies. But can Chelsea win the 2025 UEFA Conference League? Can Chelsea do it? Or can Roma do it? Yes, the match is live. You can watch it on DSTV. You can watch the game live on DSTV. DVH, yes, the game is live. You can watch it on DSTV. If you have DSTV, you can watch it live. The game is still live and Real Betis is still dominating. Chelsea is trying its possible best to make sure they equalize, but Real Betis is not giving them the chance. I know Real Betis can win the game, same as DVH is saying. DVH, I can't predict the final score, but the final score can be 2-1 or 1-0. Because when you look at the UEFA Europa League, it was won by an unknown team that have won the UEFA tournament years back. They've been able to do it. This year we are seeing so many clubs winning trophies that you don't even expect them to do that, but they've done so. This year, I think Real Betis will be one of the most surprising teams to win the UEFA Conference League. Diviash, I support your idea. UEFA Conference League, definitely Real Betis can win it either by 1-0 or by 2-1. That is my prediction. Diviash, either by 2-1 or by 1-0. Any of these two teams, they can either end it by 2-1 or by 1-0. If Real Betis can maintain their composure and stay focused throughout the 90 minutes, definitely the game can be won by Real Betis. Diviash, you have a point. You have a point. I also have the same point in such a way that I feel Real Betis can win the game either by 1-0 or by 2-1. And whenever, if you watch the games Real Betis have played, if they score first, they always make sure they end the game by 2-1 or by 1-0. So that is my prediction. Either by 1-0 or by 2-1, the game can end that way. Diviash, the game is still ongoing. Real Betis is still leading Chelsea by 1-0. The game hasn't come to an end yet, but Real Betis is still dominating the game. Yeah, Diviash, Real Betis is still leading. 31 minutes gone. Real Betis is still leading Chelsea by 1-0. The first half hasn't come to an end yet, but the game is still live. Real Betis is leading Chelsea by 1-0. Who is going to win the final game? Is it going to be Chelsea? Is it going to be Real Betis? Diviash is saying Real Betis is going to win the game. Still, they are leading 31 minutes. Real Betis is still leading Chelsea by 1-0. And I think the game will either end by 1-0 or Real Betis will beat Chelsea by 2-1. 31 minutes gone. It's about 35 minutes gone. But Real Betis is still leading Chelsea. And I know after the 90th minute, Real Betis will still be crowned champions. Like the same way Diviash is saying, Real Betis will win the game. I know Real Betis will win the game. If you are in Spain, please kindly join my live. Let's get interactive. Who do you think is going to win the UEFA Conference League? Is it Chelsea or is it Real Betis? Real Betis is leading the English side, the Blues, Chelsea by 1-0. The goal was scored on the 9th minute. Anthony Dos Santos and Isco are playing Chelsea back to back, making sure that their incisive passes, their urgency, their speed, their composure, everything is on point. Real Betis is dominating the game against Chelsea. Chelsea is trying their possible best to make sure they equalize, but Real Betis is doing everything possible to make sure the game comes to an end by a goal to 0 or by 2 goals to 1. The first half is still ongoing. Chelsea is down by a goal to 0. Real Betis is leading Chelsea by a goal to 0. At the end of the 90 minutes, Diviash is saying who is going to win. Diviash, Real Betis is leading Chelsea. And at the end of the 90 minutes, Real Betis will be crowned champions. The first half hasn't come to an end yet, but Real Betis is still dominating Chelsea. In the first half, they are dominating Chelsea and they are leading Chelsea by a goal to 0. And I think at the end of the 90 minutes, Real Betis will win the trophy at stake. What do you think the final minute is going to be? Diviash, please kindly predict. Yeah. Diviash, I understand whatever you are talking about. But Real Betis is still leading by a goal to 0. And I think at the end of the 90 minutes, Real Betis will be crowned champions at the end of the 90 minutes. Real Betis is leading Chelsea. Real Betis is leading Chelsea. Real Betis is leading Chelsea. Diviash, I will, after the first half has come to an end, I will. Don't worry, Diviash. Thanks so much for your updates that you are giving me. Thanks so much for your support. I really appreciate everything that you are doing. Diviash, kindly subscribe to my channel and let's keep on going. Let's keep on building the channel up to the standard we want it to be. Real Betis is leading Chelsea by a goal to 0. And at the end of the 90 minutes, Diviash is saying Real Betis will lift the UEFA Conference League 2025. And I support what Diviash is saying. Diviash, you are one of the best I have ever had online. Thanks for keeping the channel alive. Keep on spreading the news about SATV Sports, and I will always be glad to make sure I bring you the best, nothing but the best when it comes to transfer news around the world. When it comes to UEFA Champions League, when it comes to UEFA Conference League, I will always bring you the best, nothing but the best. The first half hasn't come to an end. Real Betis is leading Chelsea by a goal to 0. Real Betis is leading Chelsea by a goal to 0. The 36 minutes gone. Real Betis is still leading Chelsea by a goal to 0. Ezzalzouli on the 9th minute goal has crumbled Chelsea down. And Chelsea is still down by a goal to 0. Real Betis is leading. 37 minutes gone. Real Betis is leading Chelsea by 1 goal to 0. Can Real Betis maintain their momentum and win the UEFA Conference League final 2025? Can Real Betis do it? Diviash, do you think Chelsea can win it? Or do you think Real Betis can win it? Diviash, you are from, I don't know, but if I can guess, you are from Spain. Or are you from India? Diviash, tell me where you are coming from. Are you from Spain? Or you are from Portugal? Or you are from... Which country are you from? I've mentioned 3 countries. Are you from Germany? Or you are from America? Or you are from Spain? Or you are from Canada? Diviash, I can't really guess that much. But all I can say is maybe you are from, I don't know, but you are from Spain or you are from Portugal. I guess my guess was right. Diviash, thank you. Can you tell all Indians, I love them so much. I love India. I love every country. Keep on supporting SATV Sports and I will always bring you the best, nothing but the best. But Diviash, which team do you support in Europe? Is it Manchester United, Chelsea, Bayern, Barcelona, Real Betis, Atletico Madrid? Which team do you support? Which team do you support? Do you support any English club? Do you support any Spanish club? Do you support... Hey, Diviash, good. Diviash is saying he supports Real Betis. and he's a Madrid fan. So far as he's a Madrid fan and Real Betis comes from Spain, definitely he will support Spain. Wow. And then in England he supports Newcastle. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Divias, I really support your idea and the kind of teams you support. When it comes to the Spanish La Liga, Real Madrid has been one of the best clubs in Europe. Real Betis is following their footsteps to make sure they control Europe. And then in Germany, he supports Bayer 04 Leverkusen. Wow, wow. That means you cast across the length and breadth of this world. You support all the clubs in Europe. Wow, great. I like your momentum. I like your mentality. I like the kind of teams you support. Keep up the good work. Keep up the support. And always be good. You've done a marvelous job. Yeah, I really love the kind of teams you support. Trust me. Bayer 04 Leverkusen, Newcastle United, Real Madrid, Bayer 04 Leverkusen. Great teams. These teams are doing so well in Europe. Bayer 04 Leverkusen, Newcastle United. A lot of these teams are doing so well in Europe, and I really like the kind of teams you support. Keep up the momentum. Keep the subscription coming. Let's get interactive. Do you think Diviash is saying Real Betis is going to win the game? And I support his idea. Everyone and the kind of teams he supports. I'm a Manchester United fan. I support Real Betis for them to win the UEFA Conference League. If Chelsea wins, fine. But Real Betis, it has taken them so long for them to be where they want to be. Diviash, don't worry. I will come back in the second half and we will get interactive. Keep your subscription coming. Keep your subscription coming and let's get interactive. Real Betis is still leading Chelsea by a goal to 0. Who do you think is going to win it? Can Real Betis win it? Real Betis, 42 minutes gone. Real Betis still leading Chelsea by 1 goal to 0. Can Chelsea maintain it? Can Real Betis maintain it? Can Chelsea come back in the second half to win the game by 2 goals to 1? Or is the game going to end up in a draw? Just let me know what you think about the finals, UEFA Conference League finals. Chelsea down by 1 goal to 0. The UEFA Conference League finals is still underway. Chelsea is down by 1 goal to 0. Real Betis is leading Chelsea by 1 goal to 0. Ezauzuri, the goal he scored in the first half, is still being maintained. Chelsea is still down by 1 goal to 0. Can Chelsea win it? Can Real Betis win it? Can Real Betis win it? Or can Chelsea win it? 43 minutes gone. Chelsea still down by 1 goal to 0. How is the first half going to end? Is the first half going to end by 1 goal to 0? Or the first half is going to end by 1-1? Can Chelsea win it? Please, I am finding it very difficult in replying messages. Kindly pardon me. I will still fix this issue and make sure messages are being replied. I am begging you, I'm facing problems in replying messages. But let's get interactive. Chelsea is still down by 1 goal to 0. Who is going to win it? Can Chelsea come back in the second half and win the game? Or can Real Betis maintain it and win the game by 1 goal to 0? Ansraj Kumar, who is going to win it? Can Real Betis win it? Or can Chelsea come back in the second half and win it? Just leave your comment in the Anuraj, who is going to win it? Is it Chelsea or is it Real Betis? Just let me know. 44 minutes gone. Real Betis still leading Chelsea by 1 goal to 0. Who is going to win it? Who is going to win the UEFA Conference League finals? Is it Real Betis or is it Chelsea? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Keep your subscription coming. Keep your subscription coming. Can Real Betis win it? Or can Chelsea win it? Chelsea is still down by 1 goal to 0. Ansraj is saying Real Betis is going to win it. Ansraj, please kindly subscribe. Kindly subscribe. Kindly subscribe for me. Kindly subscribe for me. Kindly subscribe for me. Chelsea is down by 1 goal to 0. 44 minutes gone. 44 minutes gone. Chelsea is still down by 1-0. 45 minutes gone. Chelsea is still down by 1-0. And Raj is saying Real Betis is going to win. Real Betis is going to win the game by 1-0 or 2-0. Yes, Divyash, the game is still ongoing. Chelsea is still down by 1-0. 45 minutes. 45th minute. They are just entering into the extra time. Can Chelsea win it or can Real Betis win it? Divyash is, and Raj is saying 3-1. Whoa, what a scoreline. What a scoreline. And Raj is saying Real Betis is going to beat Chelsea by 3-1. Real Betis is leading by 1-0 in the first half. Let's see what happens in the second half. The first half hasn't come to an end yet, but Real Betis is still dominating the game. And I know at the end of the 90 minutes, Real Betis will be UEFA Conference League champions. The last time they won a trophy was in 2005 and 2022. That was the last time they won a major European. That was the last time they won a major trophy. Can they do it in 2025? Divyash is saying yes. Amraj is saying yes. Amraj is saying yes. Divyash is also saying yes. Real Betis will win the game. I support all these ideas. In 2025, ever since Anthony joined Real Betis, they've been dominant in the Spanish La Liga. They've been dominant in Europe. Can they maintain it and make sure they win the game by all standards? Just leave your comments in the comment section. I will be back in the second half. Just stay glued to your seat. I'll be back in the second half and let's get the job done. Real Betis 1, Chelsea 0. First half has come to an end. Real Betis is leading Chelsea by 1-0. Just stay glued to your seat and I'll be back in the second half with more updates, with more updates in the second half. Just stay glued to your seat and keep your subscription coming. I'll be back in the second half and we'll get the job done at the end of the 90 minutes.